Just waiting for this to load on YouTube. Do a mic check. Just waiting for this to load on YouTube. All right. Mic is good. We are live. And welcome back to episode 2 of Oakland A's Rebuild. All right. So we have played our divisional and out of division game. We lost to the Angels and beat Baltimore. Stellar performance by Paul Blackburn. And now we are going to finish simming through the month of April, do some scouting, and then choose our games to play for the month of May. The Pirates are offering me a trade. All right. So let's look at Billy McKinney, left fielder, 28 years old, 69 overall. Plays first and outfield. Pretty okay across the board, and they want Jordan Diaz, a much younger with B potential. I think we're going to hang on to Jordan Diaz. We're not selling yet, but he may be a trade piece in the future. Noda, out for 2 months. That's tough. Put him on the 10-day. So he is our starting first baseman. Now Soderstrom can play first, so we might fill him in because he can actually hit the ball as well. Or maybe we call up Jordan Diaz, who's really struggling. But he's already on the 40-man. We're going to go ahead and move him up. We are going to force him into some action. Let's move another player up to AAA. And Robert Poussin. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, actually. Robert Poisson. Who, when he was a rookie at 18, was an A potential, highly regarded prospect for the A's. Now, not so much. I would love if he goes off and we can develop him, but we'll see. That means we also need to adjust our lineups. And so Jordan Diaz is going to hop right in there into first. Give him a shot. Whoops. I mean, Brownie can play first too, but he can't hit lefties to save his life, so it's going to be Jordan Diaz. Still going to give Shea a shot here at batting against righties, but if Soderstrom keeps batting well, he's gonna be our everyday, and Shea's probably gonna maybe make it for a year or two before he gets sent to the trade block. Okay. All right. So our lineups are filled out. Fix the lineups, it's fine. Jonah Bright out for a few days, keep him active. All right, and scouting. This was the guy that who technically fits the bill. Not bad, I guess, for a catcher, but that was probably a waste of a couple weeks. Not gonna lie. All right. What do we really need everything. Except for probably pitcher, honestly. What does this guy look like? Older, but if his overall is in the higher end, he very well could be pretty good. Looks like he's a great fielder. Great contact skills, get on base, a little bit of power. Pretty good defense. But we do have the number 6 overall pick. Kyle Leon looks like he could be really good. I wish there was a way to just look at position players as a whole. Um, I would love to pick a position player in our sixth spot. This guy looks like he could be also very good at 21 years old. Really good on defense. Pretty good at bat skills. Third baseman looks pretty rough. A lot of these older guys, no one really with a lot of power, it seems. Which is what I really want to add to this team. Even someone like this who has Stuart Lawson, shortstop, who maybe doesn't have the highest potential, but, you know, if we could get a B potential, you know, an 85 overall, somewhere around there, who can hit the ball out of the park, that's good enough for me, at least to start. Ooh. Speaking of power bats, he has no arm, but looks like he can probably field. Very interesting. Okay. We have another older center fielder, very high potential, but more of a defensive player, which we're not really valuing right now. Now this one, from what I know from scouting, since the potential and the overall are so close, that means he's going to end up being like a C potential, probably like 70 overall with C potential, somewhere around there. So probably not going to waste too much time on him. This right fielder doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty good across the board. Let's go back to that first baseman. Okay. And the second baseman, right? Okay. He also looks good. I think his defensive attributes are what's holding him down, because the game does prioritize defensive attributes over hitting. All right, well, let's start with this with these first and second basemen, see where we go. And then so we discovered a relief pitcher who's not very good. And we're making good progress on our starting pitchers in the central region. Looking to see if we have any ones that we discovered that might have been. So again, looking for draft rank in the first one, not ranked, and then our ranking would be a lot higher. It says we discovered 2. Okay, so all right, let's do we'll do one more week of central. Or actually, let's switch it. Let's go we'll go international. Okay, there's our scouting done for the week. Let's sim through Joe Boyle, out 1 to 2 weeks. We'll keep him active. Ryan Noda, still 3 to 4 weeks. Keep him on the 10-day and look at scouting. So he looks to be pretty balanced overall. His rank goes down a lot, but again, it's just because of his defensive attributes. Now on first base, he doesn't need an arm. So I don't care if his arm strength and accuracy is not good. I need him just be able to field the ball. So we're going to keep going. 4 international pitchers discovered. Recently scouted. And they were all relief pitchers. None of whom seem very good. We'll switch over to West. And then do East, and then probably start looking for some positional players. Oh, I forgot to do positional needs. So we need starting pitcher. And then we'll do first and second. Even though we have Geloff, we'll figure some out. All right. And we're up to 77%. We have some 100% and 50%. So we have a pretty good idea. It's just like these younger 18-year-olds are at 50%. Let's go ahead and move to international. Okay, and on we go. Joe Boyle's back. Gunnar Hogland, one of our better prospects. He's out 2 to 3 months, so he goes to the 60-day. Okay, so he's on the IL. Anyone on here that probably needs to develop? Probably everyone. But we really don't need 5 starting pitchers at AA because they only play like 60 games or something. So we'll just go with the 4-man rotation there. JD Davis out 1 to 2 months. That is tough. We'll put him on the 10-day. And what does our infield look like now? So it looks like Abraham Toro. Could bring up Jonah Bride. Could bring up Nick Allen, who is batting well. Let's do that. Move him up to MLB. He's been on the Major League roster for a considerable amount of time, so not too surprising there. All right, so Abraham Toro's over at third, who somehow is batting .326 with 2 home runs. Okay, we'll keep him there then for now. And versus lefties, we'll put in Nick Allen. Okay. So everyone is not very good, and they are also cold. Hate to see it. How's our pitching staff doing? Trevor Bauer is having an elite year right now. So that turned out to actually be $7 million, well paid. Blackburn is recovered after a stellar performance. His ERA went from 8 down to 3.8. Alex Wood, JP Sears, and Caprillion having decent years. Surprisingly, Caprillion. Mason Miller's still good in that long relieving role. All right, it's not bad. We are actually not last place. Love to see it. All right, scouting. So, definitely a player I will look at in probably the third round, which is fine by me. I know there was. Oh, here's another power bat. We might just make a run on these first basemen, honestly. Probably can scout him in a week. One pitcher discovered in the West. Who was that? It was a starting pitcher. And it was Alton Vasquez, who actually looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. That's only a 3-pitch mix, fastball, change, and curveball. I'm sure we'll scout the West, so we'll. Okay. Keep a look at him. All right. Let's start looking for some. All right. So, where was it? Looking at third baseman, right? There's no good prospect at third baseman. The highest one is draft rank 105. So I'm just looking at where these guys are from. Okay. So let's look at the infield and international. Let's see if we can snag some guys. All right. Don't have valid lineups. The no DH. I would almost buy MLB The Show 24 just so I don't have to set up 4 lineups that 2 of them won't get used. Sipping some coffee. Okay. Now, what games do we want to play? Let's see. So, do we want to face Mariners, Rangers, Angels, or Astros? Let's see. Well, we already played the Angels. So let's Texas is not looking that good, surprisingly. Seattle also not looking good. And what pitchers do we want to try? So we've done Bauer and Blackburn. Do. I guess let's just go down the list. Let's find a game with Alex Wood. Wow. That's a lot of injuries. Okay. Scouting assignments. Look at that. So that could be a solid starting first baseman for us in the future. High B, low A potential. Hits lefties really well. Only okay against righties. Can field the ball. I would draft a player like that. All right. So he's ranked 84 and he's 90. And I don't think I would dip down to a C potential player, which is most likely the situation here for this first baseman. He does have some power though, so it is intriguing. I think we can probably scout him because I mean, a good shortstop would be nice. Could be a high-ranked guy. Good contact skills. Gets on base. Can steal. Love to see a little bit more pop, but just going through these. Center fielder, I mean, again, just very defensive heavy, which we don't necessarily need. Now this guy, and it's just, I think it's a trap, because what you're probably looking at is like, at best, maybe a B potential. My heart's telling me yes, but my body's telling me yeah. Even this guy, has some, he can hit the ball a little bit. Good defender. All right. All right, but we're going to look at the shortstop. Let's see how our pitching prospect. Who do we discover? No one. The infield international. Wow, no one. All right, we'll look west. And starting pitchers. We're already up to like 70s, 50s, some 35s. We'll give it probably another week or two. Actually not doing too bad. Or maybe Seattle's just doing a whole lot worse. Is eligible to be reinstated from the injuries list, but he's still going to be injured for another 1 to 2 months. Keep him on the 10-day. And actually, J.P. Sears must have had a bad game in there somewhere. Because he is now over a 5 ERA. Hasn't won a game yet. Let's see if we can do that against the Texas Rangers. First time facing the Rangers in game for the year. All right. Toro's cold. and fatigued, so we're going to move Aledmus Diaz to third. Bring in Logan Davidson. Younger guy, see potential, maybe something there in the future. And Estuary Ruiz has been cold this whole damn season. And I really need him to not regress. This is a guy that could be something good for us. Rooker should not be, with that kind of power, why is he batting second? Why is Nick Allen DHing? What is this? Alright, I gotta remember to look at the lineups. And why is he DHing against righties? That is wild. Soderstrom's gonna DH. Good Lord. Rooker goes to third. Soderstrom second. Brownie in fifth. And Diaz. Bangaliers. Okay. Oh, man. The stuff that the CPU does sometimes with the lineups is inexcusable. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. All right, here we are back at the Coliseum. Surprisingly bad year from the Texas Rangers. JP Sears on the mound, having a real tough year. Fastball, slider, circle change. Tough combination. But kind of got us. We want to really set him up for the slider curveball. Okay, let's see if we can get the, not curveball, get that circle change down, swing and a miss. Attaboy, Sears. That is a slow slider. If that hands up, it is gone. But he takes. Going all off speed to start. Let's see if we can get a whiff on a high fastball. Probably not quite close enough. How about one outside? Alright, we're going to challenge him inside again. And we get a swing and a miss. Okay. This is on Hall of Fame. Pitching is on Hall of Fame difficulty. I don't know if I mentioned that. So it's not exactly easy.
2 balls, no strikes. Outside, that's a ball.
That's tough.
No, ball 4.
4 pitch walk, but honestly, those weren't the worst pitches in the world. Alright, we just need it to not get hit out of the yard. Just trying to get something that's gonna... He is just flirting with the zone. This. Okay. Got one in. Back foot slider. And then down and away with the fastball. And he takes it looking. I'll take it. Works out of a little bit of a jam there. All right, we're hunting fastballs here. splitter. The top of it. I mean, that's a close pitch. There's not much you can do with that in the corner. Absolutely painted. Again, early, make contact with the splitter. Pretty good, pretty well hit ball, but just no power from Ruiz. Gets it to the warning track, which isn't bad. Oh, that was a really bad. That was really bad on my part. I didn't move my PCI at all. I was late. Okay. Another fly out. Way too late on those. All right. He hit the... This is going to be a tough out. Might just pitch around him a little bit. Expected he's going to swing at that. Back foot slider. I've never seen someone so early. Is the back foot slider just a pitch?
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Made some contact, but just a fly out. Marcus Simeon, who used to be an A.
Ball one.
A local boy. I went to, I think, UCLA. No, Cal?
Nope, that's a ball.
I don't know. Went to school in the Bay.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Absolutely adored by the fans. He gets traded.
We got full count.
And then Chapman goes. The most gorgeous first baseman ever. Who then goes to, you know, hit 50 for the Braves, Matt Olson. Sean Murphy. All those guys
The Athletics.
turned out to be
Second baseman.
all-stars. But no more. We're not going to be the farm system for the MLB. We are going to keep good players.
He's out.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
A cutter. I haven't seen the cutter yet.
Brown.
Come on, Brownie. Smokes that ball into right. There we go. And we got a man on. Perfect, perfect. Ledmus Diaz up. A little high. I mean, still pretty good hit, pitch to hit. Definitely thought that wasn't going to dip as much, but down 0-2.
That's a ball.
Takes a fastball. Low and outside. What's next?
Ball.
Another curveball.
2 balls.
Count is now 2-2. And he beats the crap out of that one. That one's going to the wall. Diaz rounding first, headed for second, and we might have a run on the board. Have an RBI double from Ledmus Diaz. Atta boy. Fastball right down the middle, and he did not miss it. Love to see it. Chants erupting from the crowd. Let's go, Oakland. Splitter kind of hung up there, but I don't know. Ooh, just foul on the splitter. very early on the splitter. The curveball was way down there. Jordan Diaz still swings.
2-2 the count.
Lays off that time, and again we're in a 2-2 count. Gets a piece of the slider, but early and on the top, fouls it. And the splitter gets him. Having a real tough time with that splitter. That is our first strikeout of the day, I believe.
0-1 the count.
Ooh, way too late on 97. Shay needs to drink some more coffee, I guess. Beats this one off the inside. That's a fly ball to right field. But we're on the board. We are on the board. Gosh, that's so scary. That's like the third one that we've seen hit foul. Just rocketed out of here. So we've got some swing and the miss on the slider, so we're gonna give that a couple shots. Inside out swing. And Diaz makes the catch on the foul ball. Out number one. Ezekiel Duran up next. We get a fly out. Ruiz under it. JP Sears not having a bad game. 38 pitches through 3 innings. Couple strikeouts. I think 1 or 2 walks thus far.
0-1.
And again, hoping for a swing and a miss on the slider. Nope, he leaves it hanging. Britt Rooker chases after it. Whiffs the throw. And that is a double by Leody Taveras. Nathaniel Lowe up next, who I believe just beats the piss out of the lefties.
Inside, 0-1.
Oh no, we're okay. Want to attack him, but don't want to give up a run.
1 ball.
Check swing. See if we get the slider way outside. And he bites. Ugly swing. And again, the Rangers leave a man stranded on base.
The Athletic. The shortstop. Rogan. Davidson.
Manages to make contact. Not a particularly well hit ball out to right field, but definitely an okay pitch to swing at. Not upset about swinging at a fastball in the zone. Under that one, Ruiz flies out. Slider hung up and just late and under it. You gotta swing at those. It's like you gotta swing at that. That is a well hit ball into right field. Off the wall. Soderstrom rounds first onto second, and that is an RBI double for Tyler Soderstrom. Actually, no, it's not. I thought we had another man on base. Just kidding. That is a stand-up double. That is... I don't know if that one's a strike. I'm not gonna lie.
Ball inside.
Okay, well, we get the call on that one. 101. Brett Rooker has the power. Probably should have taken a hack at that one.
2 strikes.
1-2 on the count. Holds off. Ball gets away. Soderstrom makes it to third on the wild pitch. And The splitter misses the zone. We have a full count. Man on third. Can we drive him in? Curveball that hangs up. Beats it foul. Come on, Rooker. Another foul ball. And he draws a walk. Probably would have preferred to hit one of those.
Now batting, second baseman.
But we'll take it. Geloff has some pop as well. He could easily hit a dinger. And he hits a rocket out into right field, down the line. That is going to be enough to score Soderstrom. And the A's now lead the Rangers 2-0. 2 on, and 2 outs. Brownie, who also has great power versus righties. A home run here would blow this game open. And he definitely has the power to do it. Lays off of 2 fastballs under the zone. And a fastball outside. 3-0. Oh, we're going to green light. If this thing's down the middle, he's swinging. And he takes a good swing, but just not quite enough. And that is a line drive to center field. It's caught. Good contact, though.
Leading off the catcher, the shortstop, Corey.
All right, Sears. We have a cushion. We're getting into position where we can really start attacking the zone, make them swing, make them put runs on.
That's a ball. That's out.
But he's missing. The slider's been good, and it continues to be good
Now batting, right fielder,
as Sears records another strikeout
Garcia.
against one of the better batters. The Rangers line up.
0-1's the count.
I mean, if we're going to keep getting these outside calls, we're going to keep going for it. Hopefully set up the circle change, which it does.
2 strikes.
See if we can get a fastball inside on the hands.
Ball in.
How about a slider? That's been so good for us. Ooh, and Adolis Garcia makes good contact with that one. Gets through the center field. And a man on first with 1 out.
He's going, runner!
0-1.
Shea has a rocket arm behind the plate, and he throws out the runner. Don't run on Shea.
Ball.
He has an absolute cannon. Ooh, hoo, 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 buddy. I mean, 99.99 contact power against Josh Young. You can't leave too many of those up
2 balls.
and expect... Oh my God, that's like the 6th one that has been a home run that's also foul. A foul run. Oh God. Thankfully he beats that one to the ground. That one hung up.
He's out.
Really lucky. But so far, 4 scoreless innings from JP Sears. That was probably not the swing you want to take.
Oh.
Need to be a little bit more patient. But not that patient. But not that patient.
Ball. That's out.
cutter that hangs up, but gets under it. Good timing, just a little under. Shea puts a good swing on that one, but very early on the cutter.
Ball one.
We are at 1-1. I mean, slider down here, like that's, I don't know how well you hit that.
2-2 down.
That slider gets away. And we're at 2-2. Strikeout on the curveball.
Out.
That was tough. Back at it, J.P. Sears. That's 62 pitches through 5 innings, which isn't terrible.
1-1.
I mean, by modern MLB standards, I think it's pretty good. And once again, they are... If they can ever time up this fastball, they're going to have 3 home runs in a row, I swear. Oh, man. Just barely squeaks down the first base line. But we are set up for a double play ball. Let's see if we can get it with the circle change. How about a fastball down inside? Catches the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Can we get a slider? Maybe. I mean, he beats it down. Maybe we can get a swing and a miss on this fastball. Nope. Going back to the circle change. Keep it low. And he tries to check a swing, but does go around, and that is
Now
a
batting,
strikeout.
number 36.
Still looking for a double play to get us out of the inning, though.
0-1
Slider
is the count.
catches the bottom of the zone.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Got to change the eye level, though. And we get a fly out. We'll take that.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ezekiel.
JP Sears starting to lose a little bit of energy. Would love to get him his first win, though. Just does not have very good stamina, but
No
just
balls, 2 strikes.
pitching so well right now. Really hard to take him out. Please go foul.
That ball's
Okay.
foul.
Thank goodness that one went foul. Rooker, run towards the ball. He has the reaction time of a sloth. I want to call it a little bit too much of the plate. Leody Tavares.
Hey. That's foul.
All right. Down 0-2. Would love to get a strikeout here, or just weak contact.
2 strikes.
The slider's been good. We're going to go to it. Check swing. And that is another strikeout on the slider. Absolutely love to see it. All right, we are going to start warming up some bullpen arms, though. All right, we'll get Sean. And let's get Trevor Gott going. We have a lefty and a righty to choose from. And Baldy's still out here, but his pitch count's good because we
Nope. Count's 1-0.
could probably be a little bit more selective with our pitches, but we're making pretty good contact when we do swing. Except for we continually under a lot of balls, a lot of flyouts. We're pretty close, just not there. And Ruiz hits one, just does not have the power.
Now batting.
A common theme for this team. Getting the bat on the ball, but just doesn't have the power to really make anything happen with it. And that one, hanging curveball, hit very well, but very hard to the shortstop for the out. That was a quick inning. Leaving Sears out there. He's at 83 pitches. But again, he's probably pitching the best game of the season thus far.
The batter, number 5.
On the recording, a few hits, a couple walks, and no earned runs. Has no wins on the season, so we are trying to at least get him through the 6th so he can have a win on his record. So we can get that changeup under the zone.
Ball, I count.
Fastball up and away.
3-2.
Gotten strikes on that before. We're going to go right back to it. And he hits a rocket to left field, but Brownie's out there to make the catch. And we have 2 out with the Adolis Garcia up, 92 pitches. Beats a slider into the ground. Low gets in there. And that is 6 strong for J.P. Sears, our young lefty. And we're going to switch to a righty arm, Trevor Gott. I don't think I actually set him. Yeah, scheduled put in game. We'll see if he can come in, give us an inning or two. Evaldi's still on the mound because we cannot waste pitches with him. Because I swing at pitches like that normally. But we need to run up his pitch count a little bit. Hard not to swing at that though, but just late.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh man, that curveball goes right into the ground. Rooker does not have the speed to leg it out. Good timing, just over the top.
1-0.
Again, I never professed to be very good at this game, but I feel like that also almost adds a little bit of realism to it, because it's not like I'm going to come in and hit, home runs with every batter. But Geloff puts a nice swing on that one. If that could have made it to the wall, that probably would have been a triple, but we'll take a stand-up double. His 10th of the season. Not bad. Just pokes it out there into right field. Brownie has some power. What can he do with it? Oh! We're going to run with Geloff. He's got some speed. And he is safe. Brownie advances the run, and Aledmus Diaz, who does have an RBI in this game, is up to bat.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I'd feel much comfortable with a 3-run lead than a 2-run lead. Terrible swing there. Holy cow. What are we swinging at, bro?
That's ball 2.
High fastball misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's going to be a fly out. Not a terrible pitch to swing at, I don't think, but
Your attention, please.
All right.
For the Athletics,
Trevor got on.
Trevor Gott.
He has a sinker.
Ball.
That is not a ball. It's real tough. Davidson dives for the ball. Does stop it, but cannot make the glove. And this is why we need a sinker. Because we need double plays. So we are just going to keep throwing the sinker.
Ball 2.
And we are not getting calls. The game is trying to rob me.
That's ball 3.
Let's go cutter up and in. I mean, he's taken all the way.
That's ball 4. No strike.
That was real tough. And that is absolutely blasted in center field. Lee throws home. Langoliers can't catch a dribbler. And this is not looking good. That said, we are really struggling to get some calls here. And he cannot miss like that.
0-2.
Pass ball on strike 3. I thought he was going to run to first. He did not. So the runner advances. There we get the call. They're in position to tie this game. Does have a pretty strong four-seamer.
1 ball.
He swings at that. Let's see if we can get him again on it. He does hit a fly out in the infield.
The center fielder,
And Trevor Gott may be doing just enough to keep the lead. Gets the call. Now would be, I think, a great time for a circle change. Just keep it down. Does get a hold of it. Let's go with the cutter inside on the hands. Oh, catches too much of the plate, but it's fouled. Can we get the sinker down?
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Going back to the cutter. Okay. How about a curveball?
That's ball 2.
Doesn't bite.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Fastball up and in. Leaves that one over the heart of the plate, but luckily can't make good contact. Sinker, and that is a strikeout. That was a dangerous inning. We're going to get...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 24, Michael Lorenzen.
Let's go to Sean Newcomb. Looks like coming up, lefties. A lefty pitcher is going to be the way to go.
Ball.
Michael Lorenzen on the mound. Circle change, fastball, sinker, slider, and a cutter. 5-pitch mix. Ball's going to go all over the place. Just looking for a mistake pitch.
Ball.
being pretty patient here. Sinker catches. It looked like it might have had slider movement, so he held off. And a circle change dies. Yeah, he has a lot of break on his pitches. It's gonna be tough to get it. A run. Pound that one into the ground.
He's out.
Tries to leg it out. We're gonna go ahead and challenge it.
Now batting.
And that is an out. Good timing, just under it. And that slider, only 84 miles an hour, was swinging right through it. But Shea hits a well-hit ball into left field that's going to get to the wall. Langoliers has some speed, and he slides into second with a double. Only his first double of the year, a month into the season. Not good. It comes at a good time.
Nope. Ball one.
Our young shortstop Logan Davidson up to the plate. Gets a well-hit ball to center. It does get down as Langolier is going to be waved home. He is not. They hold him at third with one out. And Esper Ruiz is up. He has great clutch batting. And he does not get into a double play. Does get an RBI, but the runner is out at second. Good enough. Good enough. We're back to a 2-run lead. The bottom of the 7th. Ruiz is safe by a mile. That's what we need to see out of him. We need to get him on base. And we need to see stolen bases after that. Soderstrom hits this ball pretty well, but ends up being a fly out to left. Get a couple hits in, steal a bag, get a run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's.
And Sean Newcomb is going to try and get it to us, get us to the 8th. Fastball, cutter, curve, and changeup. 2 fastballs in a row. Let's go to the changeup and see if he bites.
One ball.
Thought about it.
2 strikes.
He thought about it. Can we get the curveball? Swings and makes contact, but a dribbler down the first baseline. DX snags it.
Number 5, shortstop.
He's got the out.
Seager.
Nope. That's inside.
Go, Geloff, go! Oh, Geloff just misses that one. Corey Seager hits a little bloop out into center field.
Ball, that's low.
See if we can get roll over on one. We can get a double play.
One ball. 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Comes the curveball. Fouls it off. Fastball up and outside. He does make contact. But Browning's going to snag it. And that is the second out. Foul ball to left field. Brown Seth Brown makes the catch just fast enough to get there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers. Number
Josh
66.
Spores
Josh Spores.
only has a 2.3 ERA. 12 strikeouts, only 2 walks. Looks like he's having a really good season. Let's see if we can turn it into a really bad one. All right, coming up we have... Looks like we need to switch back to a righty. And it will be our closer, Zach Jackson, who is also having a terrible year with a 4 ERA and a 1.73 whip. Walking way too many batters. Really late on that 98 mile per hour fastball.
That's ball 2.
Throwing gas. Makes contact with the slider, but a little early. Late on the fastball, and it is a fly out into right field. That was a pitch to hit, just late and under it. Another good pitch to swing at, but Geloff just under it. Good timing. Yep, good timing, just under it. Brownie swings right through a curveball. Not what you want to see. Does make contact, but a little too anxious on the bat. Swings a one out of the zone and flies out into left center field.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
All right,
please.
Zach Jackson, our closer on.
For the Athletics. Number 61. Zach.
Doesn't have great, in air quotes, stuff, but can get strikeouts, limit hits, limit home runs. That's what we need. Does get up a lot of walks, though. But the swing and a miss. 2 straight pitches. Do we get that? Ooh. Can we get him with the slider? Fouls that one off. Pretty close spot, but with the fastball, gotta challenge him. Unfortunately, his walk rating is very, very low. So we just kind of throw it at the zone and hope that it lands. Low fastball. Again makes contact. Can we get the slider inside? Ooh, he hung that right down the middle. And there's a strikeout from Jackson. Took 11 pitches to get there, but we got it. Marcus Semien up to bat. Former A, we talked about that earlier in the game. Fun fact about Marcus Semien is he was actually terrible when he first came in the league. Error after error. Took the coaching, got better, and became an MVP candidate. But struck out here by Zach Jackson on his former team, who is pumped up on the mound, and he is going to get the fly out. Diaz is under it, and that is the game. Athletics win 3-1. Great pitching, not great batting, but just enough to get the win. Player of the game goes to JP Sears. 6 innings with 4 hits, 9 strikeouts, and only 1 walk.
No errors. They left 5 men.
Great game from him. Good bounce back game after some rough ones so far this season. All right. Sim the next 2 games, which we lose both. Lazaro Armenteros is out for 2 months, 1 to 2 months. He will go to the 10-day. Tommy Stevenson, also 1 to 2 months. He goes to the 10-day. And we go to our scouting. This shortstop looks like he could be a really solid pickup for us. Could potentially play right away. He is projected to go 6th. And we are projected to pick 6th. So this could be our first pick in this year's draft. Guy that gets on base, incredible speed, can steal, can field. Doesn't have a ton of power, but we can work on that. That could be our guy. All right. So we have a couple first basemen we looked at. Interesting guy here, Brett Novak, 18 years old, might be able to get him down the board. Another shortstop, similar to the last one, speed, stealing possibly. Good contact guy, but maybe a little bit better power. Potential left fielder here, Danny Gonzalez, hits righties pretty well. Pretty good in the field, pretty good speed. I find this guy, Martin Meza, pretty intriguing. Another left fielder. Has great power, especially against lefties. Looks like he can field the ball pretty well. Has a noodle for an arm. But we're going to take a look at him. We definitely need some power in our lineup. All right. Didn't find any infielders in the West. How about Central? I like the strategy of trying to find those guys, those diamonds in the rough that, aren't getting scouted by other teams, but it is a little tough right now when you don't find anyone. All right. And our potential ace might be in here somewhere. Let's see. Yep. We're at 50%, 100% on a lot of players. What have we not scouted here? Looks like East. Have some good players in the East. So, to East we go. Okay. And that concludes our series with the Rangers. They do end up winning the series, winning 3 out of 4. So that was our in-division game. Now we need to either play Arizona or Atlanta. As I live in Phoenix, I think it would be nice to play Arizona, see how they're doing this year. And we have yet to play with James Caprillion yet. So we'll send Soderstrom just out for a few days. We will keep him active. And we have fallen after the series with the Rangers. Fortunately, down to last place in the division. Kind of where we expected to be honest. 18 games behind first place. 2-8 in our last 10. But let's see if we can win the next one. And this will be our final game of this episode. Caprillion on the mound. Oh yeah. Oh, actually, hold up. That's probably why we're not doing well, because our lineups are ass. Why would the computer put Nick Allen in the cleanup spot against right-handers with 38 contact and 32 power? Absolutely insane. Okay, Soderstrom's injured, but he wasn't. Why is Daz Cameron in the major leagues? What? Oh, man. Okay. Well, we're going to put Capel to DH, move him to right since he can actually play defense. Toro at third, Brown in left, Ruiz in center. Brooker's gonna go to third. Move Brown up to 4. This guy, Zach Geloff, is, we need him to get good and get good quickly. I have Capel, Diaz, Langoliers, just can't hit. He just doesn't hit the ball very well. It's great to have 75 power, but when you can't make contact with the ball, and he's good behind the plate, but just does not simulate well here. And Aledmus Diaz. Our highest average is 276 and 274. How Abraham Toro has 274 with contact ratings like that? Don't know. But we'll take it. Now, I want Ruiz. What are we missing here? All right. Let's have Geloff first, because since Ruiz has such a good clutch rating, if Geloff can get on base, that should give Ruiz a much better contact rating. And then hopefully he can improve that average a little bit. Versus lefties, he does by default have higher contact, so we'll leave him at leadoff. We'll move Nick Allen next, because he has pretty good clutch and good contact against, actually, so we'll switch that. And then Geloff can't hit lefties, so Rooker in third. Looks like Aledmus Diaz has good bat on lefties. And then, is everyone in a spot that makes sense? We're moving Andujar and Brent Rooker's DH. He's just so bad as a fielder. Okay. Now that our lineup is fixed, now we will play the next game. Caprillion on the mound. That's our lineup. Sticking with it. Everyone's cold. No one can hit the ball. All right, and let's get this game underway.
Leading off for Arizona, the right fielder.
So we have a 5-pitch mix, have a little bit of gas in there. Can't get up to 96. In case you can't tell, I love throwing the high inside or at the hands fastball cutter. Used to be in the last MLB game that, you know, the low and away pitch was what got a lot of strikeouts, but
Ball 3. 3-0.
high and inside seems to be the way to go.
Yeah.
Finally get one across the plate. Gonna go with the slider. Corbin Carroll's on first with spectacular speed. Going to be really hard to get to. But don't need to if you get a infield fly. Shea does have a good arm. So we want to give him a pitch to pop up with. Get a couple good calls and then a strikeout on the circle change. I'll take that. Now the steal doesn't really matter as much. And we can just play for a ground out or a fly out.
Nope, that's down.
Curveball gets a swing and a miss. And a good first inning. Hits this one pretty... Oh, I thought that sounded good. But that is just a loud pop fly. And we need to have a little bit better, a little bit more patience than that. But when you get a pitch down the middle, like, you gotta, like, this is the problem of a little bit of fun using PCI. It's like probably gonna make contact on those. And they're probably not gonna be foul, you know. If you use just timing hitting, you know, you have good timing and foul it. So you kind of just got to take some good pitches sometimes. This one he beats into the ground. Second baseman goes to make the play, but Rooker legs it out. Like 45 speed or something. We'll take it. We'll see what Brownie can do. Hits this one well. Not well enough. Decent pitch to swing at. Just, again, not enough power in these bats. Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Ball.
We're just gonna throw some fastballs at him.
No.
Takes those last two. Hopefully to set up the slider away.
Ball 3.
Doesn't bite on it. Challenge him with a sinker. See if we can get it.
Hey! Helpful!
Not at all where I was trying to throw it, but we'll take it. Let's see what this fastball gives us. Doesn't make contact. We're going to go for the circle change. And he fights that one off. Go back to the slider. That is a swing and a miss. Grills down on strikes.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Hard hit ball, foul. Counts 1-2. I would like to have, slider be that put away pitch. But it's just not really breaking a ton. Curveball, that does get a swing and a miss. We're going to go right back to it to start off against James McCarthy, who does hit a little blooper into left. And 96 speed on the base paths is dangerous. Jace Peterson, another former A.
Steal, runner.
Take strike one. We've gotten a swing and a miss with a curveball before. Oh, Toro cannot glove it. And now we have 2 men on the bases. Pitch way below the zone gets a swing. Again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High with the fastball. Does make contact, but fouls it down the third base line. How about the slider away? Just makes contact. Circle change.
He's in there. Hey!
Langoliers can't handle it. Runners advance. But we still get the strikeout, leaving 2 stranded. 7 pitches through the first inning. That's crazy.
Counts 1-0.
We're going to have to take some pitches, I think. Or, put some balls in play so we have multiple batters coming up. That would be ideal. Fouling off some pitches. And he gets the strikeout on the high fastball on the black. That's tough. Cutter inside. Fouled off. Circle change again on the black. He is just living on the black. Not giving us anything good with these first bats to swing at. Capel takes a swing at that one. Another pitch on the black. Kind of have to fight that one off. That was a pitch to swing at. That one well hit. The second baseman snags it. And that is another quick inning for the Oakland batting lineup.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
We need to start getting ahead in counts a little bit more. attacking the zone. We get those calls. Slider in, hopefully on the hands, on the belt. Good enough for a flyout. They just don't want to swing at these high fastballs, so we're going to keep going to it. Set up the slider and the curveball. Can we go even higher? Connor Cable makes the catch in right field. And on almost nothing but fastballs, we have managed to get 2 outs. Not exactly dotting these where we're trying to put them, but doing just enough. And a line out into left field. No hits, no walks. Let's see what our Oakland lineup can do.
Ball. That's in. Ball 2.
Shea takes 2 balls on the inside.
Ball. Down.
We need runners on base, so we are going to red light this. And he gets called in the black. Again, we can keyhole here.
Full count. 3,
And he misses the sinker. That was too late. Okay. Good job holding off on the curveball. Easy pitch layoff, and Shea is on first. Ledmus Diaz up to bat, who grounds it right to third, and that is going to be a double play. The cutter, good bite, gets us to roll over. And that's going to be a foul out. Another fast inning for the Oakland A's, who just cannot seem to get on base.
Yeah. No ball, 2 strikes.
But we're pitching well as well. They're not getting good contact, although they definitely have had more base runners than we have.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
But Caprillion pitching well, only 50 pitches through 4.
2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, ball 1.
I love the guy in the crowd that says, "I respectfully disagree." That is some good sportsmanship. The sinker inside shatters the bat. And the pitching duel continues. Ruiz, Rooker, and Brown, top of our lineup, coming up. Maybe if we set up here.
Nope, that's inside.
There we go. Ruiz hits a rocket right through the gap over second base. And we actually have a runner on. Trying to avoid first pitch swinging, because it has not worked out well for us so far. Wow, really late on 92. That is not good. That one is going to be another double play ball. The circle change left hanging. Just under it. Or over the top of it. The Brownie gets into this one. And that is high off the wall into right field. A scorcher, 109 off the bat. That is what we needed right there. And then Abraham Toro gets a fastball up and is under it. Really frustrating at bats for the A's here. Just cannot get anything going. I'm sure the Diamondbacks are just as frustrated. They just cannot seem to get the bat on the ball. And it's just a lot of fastballs. We're getting some fairly generous calls on the black, but
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
still, Caprillian's got to feel really good about the way he's pitched today. Oof, that was a close play at first, but we make it.
Ball, inside. Inside, ball 2.
Caprillian's starting to lose it a little bit, it looks like. Starts off 2-0 against Chase Peterson.
That's ball 3.
Just losing command. Still going to challenge him with the fastball. Low and away.
Hey.
He's taking all the way. Going to go off speed. Same spot.
Full count.
And we've managed to run the count full with 1 out. That is a pop fly. Langelier secures it behind home plate. And we have 2 outs. That one is left right down the middle. Ruiz snags it in center. And there is a runner on. Spain hasn't allowed many. We'll see if we can close off this inning. Looks like he will be able to. Diaz throws him out at first. And the scoreless game continues. Pitching has the only thing that's keeping us in it. It's Connor Capel's up to bat. How are we under that? He's throwing him right down the middle and we cannot capitalize. Like, that's not too far off, honestly, on the PCI. That is not too far off. I mean, as a pitcher, he's not exceptional. I think we're just getting a little unlucky. Also, our batter's just not good. When you have a contact ratings in the 40s and 50s, like, you can't expect to see a lot of hits. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. We're suffering a little bit here.
Outside, that's a ball.
But we're 3-1. We're 3-0. We take a circle change on the black. Nicely hit ball. Third baseman can't make the play. And somehow Jordan Diaz is on base. Now Shea's up. He's got some power. He could give us a 2-run lead with 1 swing.
Ball, that's out.
But he also has terrible vision, so he can He does get a lot of swing and miss. Almost swings at that one. Luckily holds up. It's like that could have been a strike. And that one is blasted into left field. Left fielder going back, and that one is gone. All aboard. Next up, Pound Town. As our phenomenal announcer Dallas Braden would say, and the Oakland A's take a 2-run lead. Shea, who had his first double of the year, and now a nice home run. And we are live. The crowd's getting into it. A bit of an inside swing on that one. Gets a fly out. Oh, he misses it. He misses the catch. Diaz goes for second, and he is safe. That's going to count as a double for Aledmus Diaz. Shocking. I thought for sure that was going to be an out. And now Geloff on. Ooh, who does get under this one. That was a fly out. That was a pitch to hit. That was a pitch to hit, and he was just under it. All right, Ruiz with phenomenal clutch rating.
Ball, that's in.
Would love to see another RBI here. Merrill Kelly just living on the black most of this game and getting all those calls for the most part. Patient at bat here from Ruiz, not biting. Cutter outside. We're 3-1. Tell you what, if he can get on base, Rooker's got a lot of power. He could blow this game open. Takes a low fastball. Full count. And Ruiz hits one into left field. That gets down. A runner scores, and that is an RBI single for Estuary Ruiz. Oakland A's now up 3-0. Bats have come alive after just an awful start to this game.
He's going, he's going.
Ruiz stealing, great speed, and he is safe. Now with a runner in scoring position for Brent Rooker. 1 for 2 on the day.
2 balls, no strikes.
Might be getting pitched around a little bit. Holds off on that one.
That's ball three.
Circle change low and away. Putting together some good at-bats here.
That's ball three.
And that is a walk.
The batter, the left fielder,
Seth Brown,
Brown.
who can't hit homers. Probably want to hold off on that changeup.
Ball 1.
Good eye, holding off on the curve. And that is another well-hit ball in the right field, but unfortunately, it does not get past the right fielder. But the A's have a great fifth inning, and now have a 3-run lead on the D-backs. Fastball high has been working, so we are going to stick with it. And the first batter, Perdomo, flies out to right field. Thankfully, a swing and a miss as that fastball was right down the middle. Slider doesn't get any action. Let's go to the circle change. And that does get the swing and the miss. We're going to go right back to it. That one does stay in the zone, but fouled. All right, challenge him with a fastball on a 2-2. That one is going to get down. Ruiz, with great speed and range, is able to get it on the hop. And the runner is stuck at first.
Jock Peterson.
This is going to be a fly out. Yeloff under it. Makes the catch. 2 out. The runner on first. Caprillion, 81 pitches through 6 innings.
0-1's the count.
Oh no. That is a ball is blasted. Ruiz gets it. I'm going to throw for home, but it is not going to be in time. RBI double for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gotta be careful here. Still warm up an arm, just in case. It's bound to happen eventually, but really good stuff by Caprillion. Getting some really tough calls here from the ump. Can the curveball put him away? It does. Ground out to Diaz, throws him out at first. And that's going to be 6 strong from James Caprillion. If we hang on, we should maintain the win for him. Now comes to bat.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Trevor got a setup man that's going to come in. Sinker, slider, and circle change for Miguel Castro. That comes at you quickly. Toro grounds out.
Counts 1-0. That's ball 2. 2-0.
Good eye from Capel so far. So watch 2 balls go by. Slider sneaks in. Very early on the slider. Ooh, barely makes contact with that one. And he keeps going to the slider, but that one was on the black. I feel like you got to swing at that one to protect with 2 strikes. And the sinker gets the second out. Hanging slider, and Diaz is under it. Flies out to left center. And after a great inning previously,
Ladies and gentlemen,
A's have a quick at-bat. 3 runners up, 3 out.
number 30, Trevor.
All right.
Gott.
Trevor Gott on the mound. Hopefully give us 1 or 2 innings. Not if he keeps leaving cutters over the center of the plate. Luckily, this one is caught in left field by Seth Brown.
Off the plate, ball.
Much better location.
Yeah.
That sinker was nowhere where we wanted it. So let's go to the fastball. I worked with Caprillion all day long, and Gott's got a little bit more power with it.
2-2 the count.
Gonna see if that set up the curveball. Peterson swings, grounds to third base. Toro
No, he's safe.
with a bad throw. Diaz cannot glove it,
Now batting,
and that is an error.
Austin Green.
And the runner's on. Tying run at the plate.
Hey. 0-1.
Let's see if we can get an ending at double play. That would be ideal.
1 ball.
Keep throwing those
2
sinkers.
strikes.
Gets under this one, but Capel's going to get there. That's going to be a fly out to right field. Corbin Carroll up. A guy that absolutely can do damage.
0-1's the count.
Going to attack him with cutters in on the hands. Excellent location. Going right back to it. And he swings to protect. Flies out. Excellent inning. Well, maybe not excellent, but a good inning there by Trevor Gott.
Leading off for the A's.
Let's go to our bullpen.
Catcher, Shea
Get another righty warming up just in case.
Langeliers.
And now Shea Langeliers up with a walk and a home run.
Ball 1, no strikes. Oh, that's good.
Good eye on the first 2 pitches. Slider backdoors on the way in, on the black. Ooh. Just a little late on that sinker. Goes down the first base line. Hits the ball hard.
Got it.
Nice off the bat, but right to the third baseman.
The batter, the shortstop.
A little under that slider.
Diaz.
Nope. That's inside.
Got a good location on the sinker, just late. Same thing there, but got to protect. Early on the slider, hittable pitch right there. Living at the bottom of the zone. Oh, and that slider was way off. Bad swing there from Aledmus Diaz. 8 up on the slider. Geloff up, 0 for 3 on the day.
At the ball. Ball 2.
Looking at 2 balls to start off. Sinker on the hands. And that 85 slider after 97. That is tough to catch up on. This one he does make contact with, but I don't think he's going to be able to leg it out. But, oh my gosh, a poor throw from the shortstop over the first baseman's head. That is an error. We really needed that one. Ruiz, oh, probably needed to hold off on that one. And he grounds out straight to the first baseman.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Trevor Gott's still in on the
Inside,
8th.
ball one.
Had a pretty good inning before. So we're going to stick with him. First 2 pitches just missing. Contact on the fastball, but fly out to right.
Aye.
Curveball just catches his own. Again, loving to
No ball.
attack the hands with the cutter. Get weak contact like that, but Diaz, ooh, he does leg it out. Doesn't make the catch. And it's working, so we're going to keep doing it.
Ball. That's inside. Aye.
The fastball away,
Ball. That's okay.
misses. We have no idea where the sinker is going to end up, so there's really no point in trying. He does locate that one well, and he fouls it off. See if we can get the fastball high and away.
3.
Watches it. Absolute dot.
Your attention, please. Now
Man.
pitching for Arizona, number 32, Peter Strzelecki.
Strzelecki. Oof. 2 high fastballs. And that one is hit really hard right through the gap in center over the second base. And Rooker is on. Brownie has had some great swings in this game.
Ball.
Is up. Someone who can get really streaky, has some good power. And just like that, he rockets one into right. Been hitting there all game. Rooker hits third. Brown gets second. But they do not send Rooker home. Great swing there from Brown. Toro hits a high pop fly into right field. That's going to be a sacrifice fly. Rooker makes it home. Seth Brown makes it to third. And the A's are up 4-1 over the Diamondbacks. Connor Capel hits one in the center. Unfortunately, that one is gloved. But that is an RBI. And now the A's up 5-1. Straczynski really struggling, except for that pitch. Oakland getting some good hits in, stringing them together.
Ball. That's good.
Jordan Diaz wanted to keep it going on that first swing. That one is blasted. Circle change left up. That's back at the wall and caught. Jordan Diaz, I think probably looking for his first home run of his career right there. But warning track power, not enough to get it over the center field wall.
Arizona, the left fielder.
Trevor Gott, after 2 good innings, is going to stay in. And hopefully with a 4-run lead,
That's a ball.
secure this for the Oakland Athletics at home.
Here you go.
That's a fastball right down the middle. But Gurriel cannot get enough behind it. That was caught by Connor Capel and right. Starting to lose a little bit of energy. But still throwing 96.
Ball, catch inside.
Just going to keep pounding the fastball
Ball, inside.
so that we can throw the curveball. That one's fouled off. Can you locate the sinker? Fouled off. Cutter's been pretty good today. Let's see if we locate it. Just outside. We're going to challenge him with a fastball. And that is a strikeout on the black. Hopefully the last batter for Arizona. Jake McCarthy, 1 for 3 for the day. Fouls off the first pitch. Cutter inside. Love that cutter inside on the hand, so we are going to keep doing it. That one, though, is left right down the middle. Capel chasing. And Jake McCarthy with incredible speed legs out a double. Double play is not needed, so that sinker doesn't really come into play. Just really want to keep attacking.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
And he's missing his spot here, unfortunately. They're going to challenge him with a hittable fastball. And again, Chase Peterson takes contact, but it's not getting down. Ruiz snags it, and the Athletics win 5-1 over the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two really good innings propelled the A's to the win.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
As we had a 3-run fifth and a 2-run eighth. James Caprillion goes 6 strong, 6 hits, which isn't great, but 7 strikeouts, no walks, only 1 earned run. Home run from Langoliers. Brown with 2 doubles. Ruiz 2 for 4 with an RBI, and Rooker 2 for 3 with a run. All right, and now it's 16-29, dead last in division, but playing and getting a couple good wins in there, beating Texas 3-1 and Arizona 5-1. We found potentially our first round pick, a shortstop that looks really good, and that's going to be the end of episode number 2. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. If you hated it, dislike it. I'll see you guys next one. Thank you. Bye.